What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is BJ Mighty. I'm a jewelry business coach, and this is your #1 channel if you're looking to start and grow a profitable and sustainable jewelry business of your dream. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to craft the perfect Instagram bio for your jewelry business. I know there are a lot of YouTube videos out there talking about how to craft the perfect Instagram bio, but in this video I'm going to be talking specifically about the jewelry business, because jewelry is an emotional item, and for that reason I'm going to be giving it the special attention that it deserves. But first, let me ask you this question. Do you know that your Instagram bio is the first thing that determines whether somebody is going to follow you or even going to be interested in buying whatever jewelry you are selling? So if you're sitting and wondering, why is nobody following me, or why am I not making sales? Well, your bio could be one of the reasons why people are not checking you out and why your account is not growing. So if you embrace the tricks and tips that I'm going to give you in this video and use them to craft a bio for your jewelry business, I promise you that you will start to see some kind of changes, positive changes. So let's dive into it. Oh no, wait. Before I dive into it, guys, I would like you guys to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you'll be among the first people to get notified when I put out another bomb content. You see, you are a nobody on Instagram until somebody lands on your page. And when somebody lands on your page, they've got about 5 to 10 seconds to make a decision whether they are going to follow you or click the link in your bio or even do any kind of business with you. And that's the reason why you want to make an excellent first impression so that people can know what you stand for and why they should take action on your page. The most important action you want them to take is to follow your account, because it is when they follow your account that you have a high probability of converting them into buyers in future. So basically, the entire top part of your Instagram account is your meal ticket. So now, how do you craft a perfect bio for your Instagram jewelry business? The first one is your username. Your username must resonate with your audience. I'll assume that you already have a good username, but if you don't have a good name, then I urge you to check out this video right here. It's a 5 step-by-step process of crafting a good name for your jewelry brand. So your username out of the way, now let's talk about your name. Username is different from name. Now you're going to be like, why is username different from name, right? That is because Instagram has become something like a little search engine. So that's the reason why you want to use keywords that people are most likely going to be searching on their Instagram. For example, in my case now, in the case of my business Mandelax, I know that I'm into men's jewelry, and I know that most of my customers are in Lagos. So I put men's jewelry Lagos there because that's what I know, and that's what I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be searching for. So you ask yourself, how do you want to go about it? Just look for something that people are most likely going to be searching for when they are looking to do business with you, because Instagram, once again, has become a little search engine. Don't make the mistake of putting your brand name there, because people do not know you yet. So people won't come there looking for your brand, but they will come there looking for a product that you sell. Am I making sense? And that takes us to category. A lot of people don't set their category, and it reduces their ranking in the sight of Instagram algorithm. But before you do that, you have to first of all switch to a business or a creator's account. So that leads us to your profile picture. As a jewelry brand, your logo is most likely what you want to put in your profile picture. A lot of people make this mistake by putting their personal picture there. But don't do this unless you are a very famous person and your target audience already knows you. You want to have a logo that is bold enough for people to see. Take note that your logo is going to be cropped into a circle. So make sure that the logo that you are trying to use is not one that's going to be cut off. So just make sure that you figure this out. So now let's get into your bio text. Now your bio text is the real deal and the meat of your bio. There are 2 common ways that you can have your bio set up. You can have it in an itemized format or in a sentence format. Let's get into it. But before we get into it, there's something that you need to first of all define before you start writing your bio text. and which is you want to speak a language that your target audience understands. So don't use dictionary words that people will not get, and try to be informal. Try to not be too serious when you're writing this. Bring people in. Let it be catchy. Let it be inviting. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, the first thing and the most likely thing that you want to put at the top is, what is it that you sell? If you are using the itemized format. So look for a way to define your niche. Is it a bold, colorful jewelry? Is it a glamorous? I don't know. But basically, in a way that your target audience are going to understand the reason why they should do business with you. Another thing you want to talk about in your bio is your material. What kind of material do you use in producing your jewelry? If you have different type of material, feel free to put it in there as well, like I did for Mandelax. Another thing you want to talk about in your bio text is what makes your brand and your collection different from the rest of the other guys, and why should they buy from you and not your competition? This will be your unique selling proposition, USP. And lastly, you want to make sure that you kind of like treat your bio like a real life store. So you want to answer some objection that people are going to have in their head. So ask yourself, what are some of the questions that people are going to be asking themselves when they come to my bio? Like, maybe they are going to be worried about your shipping duration. Maybe they are going to be worried about if they have to pay for delivery. Maybe they are going to be worried about if your jewelry is going to react on their skin. Your payment methods. Maybe you want to talk about your packaging as well. Think of the popular objections that people would have. To make this itemized format pop out very well is to add emoji. So put an emoji, write whatever you want to write. Another emoji, write whatever you want to write. A corresponding one. Emoji captures attention, because they are kind of interactive. So that is the itemized format out of the way. If you choose the second format, which is the statement bio format, basically you want to treat it like an elevator pitch. Have you ever heard of the term elevator pitch? What it means is you run into someone on an elevator, you only got a few seconds to talk to them. So how would you pitch your business to someone in an elevator within those few seconds? So for example, in the case of my business, Mandelax, all I have to do is I'll tell you that I sell gold and diamond jewelry inspired by the street culture. That is just a simple sentence. I can take it further. I can modify it, make it a little longer. If I was to craft a statement bio, I would say, I sell jewelry inspired by the street culture to millennials or to hip-hop lovers. There are a lot of things that I can put in that space of my target audience so that they can, there are a lot of things that I can put there so that they can join the trend, so that they don't miss out on the trend, so that they can feel confident when going to the club, so that there are so many things that I can put there. So you do the brainstorming. And if you have a problem brainstorming, all you have to do is write down who are your targets, write out what is your niche, the type of jewelry that you do. And lastly, write out maybe something that stands you out, and then form a sentence with it. That is it. That is it, guys. I'm pretty sure that the examples that I've thought of offhand right now are going to be perfect, as a template for you to craft your own statement bio text. Yeah. But if you still have a problem crafting it, slide in my DM and I'll ask you a few questions and I'll help you come up with a good bio statement. But mind you, you can only write 150 characters in your bio text. So you want to make sure that you pick your words. Make sure that you use simple, short words and write simple sentences that people are going to immediately understand. The last but not the least that your bio text must have is your CTA. Your call to action is in fact, if not the most important, it is the most important aspect of your bio text, your call to action. And this is because if you don't tell people what they should do to buy, people will not do it. If you don't tell people, click the link in my bio. If you don't tell people, send me a DM. If you don't tell people, chat me on WhatsApp. If you don't tell people, tap on the image and tap on the link. If you are able to tag the product, people will not do it. So people want you to tell them, how will I get the product? So that's the reason why you want to add a call to action. In fact, your bio is useless without a call to action. Now, the bio text out of the way. The next aspect of your bio that you want to take care of is your contact. So ask yourself, what kind of contact details do you want to add? Is it a phone number? Is it an email? Go to the Instagram settings where you can get that to happen and go and add your email and add your phone number. Make it easy for people to be able to contact you in whatever way that suits them the best. Now, the last part of your bio is your highlight, your story highlight. A lot of people don't take care of their story highlights. And whether you use story or you don't, it's very important that you have a highlight because it beautifies the aesthetic of your page. It makes your bio pop out. It makes it look well presentable, well presented. Yeah. Your highlight is used to archive your story if you use the story features of Instagram. I see no reason why you shouldn't even use it. You should be using story. So you can put your best performing story, you can archive it inside your highlights. There are several story cover maker out there. You could use Canva. My favorite to use is Canva. So just go and get one, design your highlights using your brand color and your brand font, and design a highlight cover that pops, a story cover that pops. Highlight cover, story cover, they are the same. So do that to beautify your Instagram bio as well. So guys, that is all about your bio. But you see, after your bio, the next part of your Instagram page that is very, very important is the first 12 posts under your bio. And this is because this is what people are going to see after leaving your bio. They are going to see the first 12 feed posts that you made. A lot of jewelpreneurs struggle with what can I post? What should I post? And they don't know what to post. So they keep posting product and product and product and product. And when you post too much product, it makes your page look salesy. It makes you look like you just want to get people's money. And that's the reason why in my next video, I'm going to be talking about content for jewelry business owners. So in conclusion, you might have a great jewelry collection, but if you don't get your bio right, it might cause people not to follow you. And if people don't follow you, then there is a high chance that you will not be able to convert them into buyers. And that will be all for this video, guys. And in the next video, we'll be talking about content for jewelry business. And I promise you, this is one video that you don't want to miss. So guys, don't forget, before you pop out of here, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video if you've learned one thing or two. And also, feel free to hit me up on Instagram if you have any question or whatsoever. I am more than happy. In fact, I'm always happy when you guys DM me and ask me questions because it gives me an idea of what kind of content I should be making for you. Alright, that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell and like this video if you've learned one thing or two. I'll see you in the next video where I'll be talking about content. Peace out, y'all.